As you know, we are talking about different procedures of conducting needs analysis for designing a language program. Okay. We have already talked about, briefly talked about questionnaires, observations, and interviews. Now we're going to take up how we can do task analysis to conduct needs analysis, and how we can conduct case studies. We can employ case studies approach to administer an efficient needs analysis. Right. So these two types refer to the kinds of learners, the kinds of tasks that learner will have to, follow. That could be in the educational or occupational setting, right? Overall, task analysis actually offers a basis to design an efficient course. I mean, it's one of the tools, apart from employing, questionnaires or interviews. Task analysis can be employed as a tool, and it could be taken as an opportunity to get or elicit information. Right. For example, a hotel employee. I mean, if we want to administer needs analysis regarding hotel employees, so we will be thinking of different issues involved. For example, how a hotel employee greets customers, right? So what specific language is used to greet the customers, to welcome the customers, and then what specialized language will be needed to ask the customers about their needs in a hotel, right? And then informing those customers about accommodation, what is available and what's not available, right? Asking about their choices, and then eventually helping them make decision about their choices. So the whole point here is a group of people can be given a task, and they can be asked to produce or speak about this specific topic. So this is how we can come to know what are their wants about this specific topic, what they already know and what they don't know, what necessities they have for future learning, right? Okay. So then we've got the second element we've got is the case study. As you might remember, I have already mentioned when we briefly talked about the issue of interviews and observation. So the case study could be a single case study where, for example, a single student is targeted, or it could be a group of students, or it could be 5 schools, learners from different 5 schools, or 100 schools, right? So the case study element needs to be carefully decided, right? Although it has its limitations, but it plays important role in terms of gathering useful information for needs analysis, right? For example, there are some people who just newly traveled to overseas country, right? So they could be given the task. They could be given the task to keep a log of their language learning activities. I mean, through this log, we can come to know about what cultural problems they could face, or what language problems they are facing, right? So that could be a specialized case to collect, useful information for needs analysis. Although, like questionnaires and interviews and observations, the task analysis and the case studies do have their limitations. and we should not. We should be mindful of the limitations. Like one of the limitations which case studies suffer from is the element of representativeness. I mean, it would be hard. We will have to be cautious when we say like this one single student or group of students are representative of other students. Okay? So this question needs to be carefully decided while making claims about the results of case studies.